When performing a pull-up, the movement seems really straightforward, but there's actually quite a lot of cueing that I will have my clients do. And sometimes the most common cue that I give my clients is we need to band it or we need to go on a pull-up assist, because if you're constantly squirming your way up, it's probably just too hard of a variation. You need to regress it a little bit. So if you're trying to do it body weight or you're trying to do it weighted and you're just not quite there and you're eking out reps and you're jumping yourself up into the final pushes of the pull-up, you're probably going a little bit too hard. Back up off it just a little bit and either put yourself on an assisted pull-up or regress that load that you are that's hanging to challenge the exercise. Because the big thing is I start with my arms fully hanging, and when I pull myself up, I'm not flaring my elbows out, especially in a neutral grip pull-up position. In a pronated grip pull-up, it's a little bit different. I am letting those elbows come out to the side and I'm moving my scapula down as I'm pulling up into the pull-up position. But in a neutral grip pull-up, I want to keep my elbows a little bit closer to my side. I don't want my elbows to drive out like crazy, which some people will try to do. My arms are fully straight. I'm shrugging my shoulder blades away from me, and as I'm doing that, I'm keeping my elbows by my side, and I'm pulling myself all the way up by driving my elbows down to my sides and pulling myself up into that pull-up position. In a pull-up, really biggest cue too is just slow down. A lot of people, it's just doing too much, squirming through the movement, going too fast through the exercise. Just slow down during the exercise. In an eccentric pull-up, the eccentric pull-up is going to demand more of that slowness. So whenever you go into the pull-up, you're going to come up normal. This is the concentric when I pull up. And then when I come down in the eccentric, I'm going to have a very intentional, delayed eccentric or lowering portion of the pull-up. And that's on purpose. Sometimes if you cannot get a full pull-up, maybe you also don't have access to bands or you don't have access to a pull-up assist, but you do have access to a pull-up bar, then you can do just an eccentric where you jump yourself up, or you have some kind of platform that you can step up on and jump yourself up there. Let's say I'm not really good at the whole pull-up thing. I might jump myself up into that position and then just focus on the eccentric or the lowering portion, because that is where people tend to be stronger, is in the eccentric phase of the movement. Not tend to be, they just are stronger, is in the eccentric phase of the movement. And so whenever you're doing these pull-ups, just make sure that you're finding the variation that works best for you, whether it's assisted, whether it's body weight, maybe it's weighted, maybe it's super weighted, and controlling the movement the entire time, getting the intent of the movement that we want out of it.